Coach, as a member of the rules committee, do you think there'll be any re-examination of that as one, you know, with Halo rule, it wasn't a judgment call and now it is, and also the situation with calling timeouts like Florida did right before the field goal?
Yeah, I think people hated the Halo rule because it was such a rule. It was hard to enforce. You know, how far is it? 1, 2 yards, 3 yards. Now the rule is you got to give them a chance to catch it. You know, and you know, there's a lot of catch and hits at the same time as long as they catch the ball. I mean, that's the rule. The timeout situation. You know, what can you do when they gave the head coach the opportunity to call timeout from the sideline? You know, that put that in effect. And Irvin thought what he did was his coaching philosophy. I would have done it different. I would have called him before he kicked it and not let him get a free shot and warm up a little bit, so to speak, and kick it again. But you know, that's just difference in opinion. But it's pretty tough. You know, if you walk across that field, you think you just won probably the biggest game of the year, and then you got to turn and walk back over there. As I said earlier, some reporters, I started to go talk to Wesley during that timeout, and I saw him smile on his face, and I didn't want to interrupt him. Good feeling time. Back to the sideline, spectator like everybody else, but you can imagine what goes on through a young man's mind after he's kicked it. The feeling, and you got to go back and do it again. That's got to be tough. But I don't know how you can change that. You got to try to call timeout.
We're just saying on that, they both went through, but the next one was actually second one was actually good by a line of mark.
He didn't hit the ball near as good. That one was the first one would have been good for about 60 yards. And the second one would have been good for about 43 yards. He didn't catch all the ball. He keeps kicking them like that. I might use my timeouts every time right before he kicks one. Send him back out there.
Anything else for Coach?
One more question about Chris Dixon. The guys talk about him a lot today, especially the guys on defense were saying he's one of the quarterbacks. They probably won't see a guy like that this season, or they really haven't seen a guy that's that mobile. Can you talk a little bit about him? He's a Pike County kid, guy who they say probably didn't get a scholarship, get a look. Can you talk about him?
Well, he was a player of the state, high school player of the state, and Vanderbilt, you know, obviously saw a lot in him. And we did too. You know, we weren't looking for that type of quarterback at the time. He's a great athlete. You know, he's a lot like Cody Burns and Pat White. You know, he's from West Virginia. We've seen a couple. You know, Tebow's not quite as elusive. A lot of the same offense. And you look at the quarterback in South Florida, not as quick, but the same type of mentality.